I'd like to start on forensic science, if I may, and perhaps ask Professor Tully just to summarise the main issues now currently facing forensic science in England and Wales.
Okay, I think there are a number of immediate issues and then there are some more strategic issues. So I will be brief. I think one of the immediate issues is making sure that we have the sustainable capacity to meet the needs of the whole criminal justice system. And there is still insufficient capacity in some areas of forensic science, most notably digital forensics and toxicology. But there are an increasing number of services that were mainstream but are becoming more and more niche and need some level of protection. So some of the more traditional chemistry and marks and traces disciplines fall into that remit. I think the second issue is in some ways related, and that's the inability of some organisations to meet the required quality standards. And the more organisations are under pressure in terms of delivery, the more difficult it is for them to invest the time and effort in putting in place that systematic quality management that helps to drive improvement. Other organisations have been fully compliant for many years, so it's not that these standards are unachievable, but it has been difficult, and some organisations, as I say, are still far from there. And even once you have the quality standards, you need to build on them and continue to improve and to really develop that scientific culture and continuous professional development and ongoing learning and improvement. If we then think about why we've reached that, perhaps one of the issues that strikes me is that we don't yet have a clear, balanced and effective national decision-making structure in relation to forensic science. So there is a criminal justice, this Criminal Justice Board has a forensic science subgroup, and the people who sit around the table on a quarterly basis have all the best intentions to improve matters, but largely they are not in control of the decision makers who spend the money and who make the decision on where that money goes, because mainly the decisions are made by chief officers of police and police and crime commissioners or their mayoral equivalents. They're the ones with the budgets. So although there is good intent, I don't think yet we have brought about a situation where there can be a policy decided and then implemented on a national basis, because the decision making is still very devolved. And that is understandable because of the operational independence of chief officers, but it is an issue when you're trying to create and build national infrastructure and make sure that it serves the whole criminal justice service, whole criminal justice system, and not just one part of that. And then the final area that I'll highlight to start with really is that there's no clear way forward for a balanced research portfolio to meet the needs of the whole criminal justice system again. So not just the short-term needs of policing or the short or medium term needs of one other part of the system, but a really balanced long and short-term portfolio of properly funded research.